Hey kids, today we're going to draw an Easter bunny, just like this one here. So get your pens and pencils ready, piece of A4 paper, and whatever colour and pens you have. Right, so the first thing we're going to do in the centre of your page is to draw a pear shape. Just like that. Pear shape, just rough. It doesn't have to be mega neat at this stage. There you go, pear shape. That's what you want in the centre of your page. The next thing you want to do is, on the left hand side of the pear shape, do in the bottom part, coming from the bottom part, a curved line like that, following the bottom curve around like that. That's what you want to do on that side. And at the bottom, do a sausage shape, which is a bit like that, but a sausage where it doesn't have the end, and then bring it up to the body, kind of like that. Now on the right hand side, if you can imagine, there's a centre line coming down the middle of your pear shape like that. On the right hand side of that centre line, you want to draw a little short line just like that, not very big, just overlapping this line. On the bottom part, draw a sausage shape going upwards, so if you can imagine, it's in line with that one. That one's pointing upwards that way, this one's pointing upwards this way, like that. Try and keep both the shapes the same proportion. Make sure they're roughly the same size. Now on the top of this, you want to do a big curve. Like you've got a curve on this side, but you want this to be a bit of a wider curve, like that, and make sure it overlaps the shape of the pear shape, the line of the pear shape. Nice and steep, like that. That's the curve on the right hand side. Now, we're talking food, we're talking sausages, and now we're talking bananas. So we're going to draw a banana, which is going to be basically the top curve of the banana is resting on the top of this pear. So you got your sausages, your pear, your banana. This is your big banana, nice and simple. Banana, like that. That's what we're going to do there. Just like that. Next thing you want to do is resting on top of here at a slight angle, as if it's about to fall over. You want a smaller pear, a small fat pear. Oh, I'm balancing on the top, but I'm going to fall off, like that. I'm a fat little squat pear. I'm a big, tall pear. But the little fat pear is about to fall off the top of the tall pear. Like this, okay. And just to make things easy for you, if you draw a centre line going through the middle of it, just to make it easy for drawing the face, because this is going to be the bunny rabbit's head, you see. Okay, we'll divide this line so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and kind of along this bottom line, just about here, we're going to do a small oval at the same angle as these lines, and underneath that oval we're going to do 2 big loops, 1, 2, for the bunny rabbit's mouth. Now we've got your line coming down the centre, and if you draw a square like that without the top on, this will make the rabbit's teeth, you see. And underneath we're going to draw a big smile just to complete the rabbit's mouth, with underneath that big smile, a little mini smile, which is going to be the bottom lip of the rabbit. Now, just underneath this centre line I've drawn going across, on either side, I'm going to draw two eyes, one here and one there. Big pupils in the middle of them, like that. And perhaps you could even draw a few eyelashes on, just like that. What I'll do is I'll make the head, I'll just draw the head further down slightly. Just make the head like a little bit not as tall as what it was. And I'll draw the cheeks out a bit. I'll just fluff those cheeks out like that, just to give the rabbit that cuteness, that slightly podgy cuteness. I'll draw this, thicken this one out at the same time. Like that. You can always just draw lines because we're going to rub the ball out later anyway. On the end of this banana, I want to do two circles, one there and one there. That's going to be the bunny rabbit's hands. And on top of the head, if you can draw two little dots either side this dividing line, quite close together, we're going to draw the rabbit's ears. The first ear is going to be like this, and the second ear is going to be like this, as if it had been blown by the wind. Now on this arm, this is where I'm going to draw the rabbit's basket. So if I draw two parallel lines, one like that and one like that, that'll be the start of the basket. Now the basket's going to be filled with eggs, so I'm going to draw a couple of eggs, say about 3 eggs like that. What we're going to do next is draw a line underneath the bottom of this egg, cut across the middle of this egg in the middle, draw this line going round, and then tuck it just behind this end egg here. If you draw the handles, draw these two parallel lines so that they touch this line I've just drawn in here, like that. And underneath do one big curved line just to finish the basket off, like that. That's going to be the rabbit's basket. Now I want to do the rabbit's little hands, and the way I do that is I just do a little curly bit there and a little line going up like that. Looks a bit like a branch. And then the same on this end, curly bit, a little branch. Now we're just about ready to ink the rabbit in. Before I do it though, I'm going to draw a small circle at the bottom of this sausage here, a little circle just at the toe, with even smaller circles on either side. That'll give you the rabbit's foot. Okay, now it's time to ink the rabbit in. Well, I'll start with the line of this basket, so I'll start it where the bottom of this egg is, bring it round, all the way around, tuck it behind that egg. I'll draw this egg in. Remember that this one is behind this egg here, so you want to start it there and end it as it comes and touches that line. I'll draw the handle in because that's in front of them, all of the eggs. Draw it right, coming like that, round. I'll draw this foreground egg, just get it in the basket there. I'll draw this egg here on the left hand side behind everything, and that's the basket finished with all the eggs in. Now I'll start drawing this arm. I'll start with a small bump just to give it the idea of the rabbit's shoulder. I'll continue this banana line which will take us all the way to the hand where I'm going to stop. I'll do the little bits of the bottom part of the line. You can't see hardly any of the bottom part of the line now. It's been hidden by the eggs, but where you can see it, just draw little lines until you complete it like that. Draw the little curl in for the thumb, draw the little line in for the fingers, and draw the outer circle in for the hand, just going around like that. The same at this end. I'll draw the underneath of the arm first. The top part of the arm, starting where the head is, it's just a short line. This little curly bit here, which will be the thumb. The little line for the fingers, and then the circle that makes up the hand. There you go, so that's the rabbit arms drawn. I'll continue with the rest of the body. Well, I'll finish the basket off, which I'll do by just doing this outer piece which goes all the way around like that. Then I'll just finish with the body. The body, this pear shape here, is going to stop behind this bit here, which I'm going to draw next, all the way around until it gets to where the foot is. And I'll draw this line in one big swoop all the way around, right around the toes, right around back to almost where it begins. And I'll draw the little ovals in it for the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next thing I'm going to draw is continue this line at the bottom, go all the way across, stop about there, and I'll finish off with this leg here, which is going to be this curve onto this foot, round and up again till you hit the body. There you go, that's the rabbit's feet. Just continue the body. I'm going to let this line here overlap this line, so it looks like this whole shape is behind the body, whereas this shape is in front of the body. And overlap this line again at the top. So that's the rabbit's body just about drawn. Now I'm going to draw the head, starting where the ears meet the head, all the way around, nice smooth line, do the whole chin area, all the way around, stopping where this ear is, and just bridge that little gap in between the two ears on top of the head with a short line, like that. Okay, now to draw the face, the nose. Just go over the nose, go over these bits, top part of the mouth. You could even do a few dots in if you wanted a little whiskery kind of look about it. Draw the teeth, the bottom part of the smile, like that, and finish with the eyes. Finish with this eye. And draw the little tiny lines in, which will be the rabbit's eyelashes. I'm a little Easter bunny, what he says. Last thing to do is the ears. Yep. This one here. Yay. Now it's time to rub out all the pencil lines and to colour it in. So now it's time for me to rub out the pencil lines. Just just go over the whole thing, just rub out all those pencil lines. Just go for the whole drawing. Oh, get rid of all the bits of rubber. And then it'll be time to colour the bunny rabbit in. So I'm basically going to leave a little area here in the middle of the rabbit, which will be the rabbit breast. And I'm going to leave this little area here, the bottom part of the rabbit's face. I'm going to colour the rest in brown, and I'm going to use a cross-hatch effect, which means a set of lines going one way and a set of lines going the other way, or over the whole area of the rabbit that I want brown, just like that. Leaving the area in the middle blank. Over the head area as well. Get that whole area just filled in. When you're finished with the brown, you can start with the orange, doing the same sort of thing, just but rather filling in the entire area, almost solid with the colour, so it mixes in with their brown layer. a bit shading using your brown again on the underneath of the arms, in the hands, on the underneath of this arm, and the feet and legs, the bottom of the feet, using the pink. I'm going to do the nose, the mouth, and the toes. I'm going to use orange for the basket again, using the same crosshatch effect. I'm leaving a slight gap at the top of the basket where there would be a highlight. I'll do the handle as well at the same time while I'm here. To finish the basket off, I'm going to use a bit yellow, just do the solid colouring. The whole thing. I'll use the orange again just to add a bit of shadow on the bottom of the basket. Now the eggs in the basket can be any colour you want. I'll do one pink, just like that. I'm going to draw one blue, pink and blue, one for a girl and one for a boy. I'll do the other one. What colour will I do the last one? Green, I think. Green for the last one. Okay, and that's your Easter bunny all finished. Thank you very much for watching, and for more videos, please subscribe.